Yeah, this is Mr. Elmhurst with the math lesson on the mean, median, mode, and range. So the previous lesson, we looked at collecting, organizing, analyzing, and interpreting data. So the mean, median, mode, and range is going to help us out with the analyzing of data. So the mean is the average of the data set. And in order to get the average of the data set, we need to add all the numbers, the sum of all the data values, and then we're going to divide, make it into a fraction, divide by the number of numbers in the set. The mean is the average of the data set. So over here, we're going to add up 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 and divide by what number? Divide by 5. There's 5 numbers in the data set, so we're going to divide by 5. So 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 plus 7 is 14. Plus 6 is 20. Plus 5 is... So the average of the first data set is 5. Okay, what is the median of the data set? The median is the... But I'm going to add another word in there. The ordered data set means it needs to be put into order before you find the median. So in last Friday's assignment, kids were not putting it into order and they were just picking the first and last number and circling them. So the median is going to be the middle value. So if we look at this data set here, is it already organized? No. So we're going to identify the minimum value, which is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got least to greatest. Circle the least, circle the greatest, and now you're going to work your way in using circles. Least, greatest, least, greatest. And when you have 1 or 2 numbers left in the middle, that is your median. So what's the median for the left data set? 5. So you go over here. The median is, or the minimum is 3. Looks like it. 4, 5, 6, 6, 7. Least, greatest, least, greatest. There is no number left over, so we need to split and put a middle value in. What number would go between 5 and 6? The median is 5.5, halfway between 5 and 6. So we should be good on the mean is the average, the median is the middle of the ordered set, and the mode is the most repeated or most popular. You can have 1, none, or more than 1. From our lesson previously, the column on the dot plot stacked up is the peak. The peak is also known as the mode. What is the mode of the data set down below? 81. The most stacks here, 81. And that is also the peak of the data. Looking to the right, what is the mode for the middle data set? 3. And then for the last example on the right, we have two numbers that repeat the same amount. So we have two modes. What are the two modes? 1 and 5. And the last part for the lesson, when we use analyzing data, we use mean, median, mode, and range. What is the range? It is the spread of the data. And we can find it by subtracting the least from the greatest. Circle the minimum, circle the maximum, and the range you're going to subtract the largest number in the data set and the smallest number of the data set. So when we look at the basketball player heights, what is the range of heights? 82 minus 65. There's a range of 17 inches between the shortest player and the tallest player.